Well, how y'all are today? It's your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range. I'm over here shooting for recreation. Earlier, now my credentials are, I have NRA law enforcement firearms instructor, and I have NRA tactical submachine gun, and I have a credential from Kentucky Department of Criminal Justice Training, and I'm a departmental instructor on 2 different agencies. Okay, that's my background in training. People pay to receive firearms training. A lot of people pay to receive firearms training. I was over here earlier today, and there was a young man over here with a class trying to train them on some type of tactical nothing. Just nothing. It's what he was accomplishing was nothing. This person, this trainer, was what I would refer to, and what Matt Best would refer to on his channel as an instructor Earl. Now you go over to Matt Best's channel, and there's a lot of nonsense on there, really, there is. Some guys are just having fun, you know. They're all ex-operators, vets of different types. They sell Black Rifle coffee, they support Black Rifle coffee, as I do. And boy, stuff, they got that extra calf when body that'll just, you know, and they got that inert one that's decaf too, that's like, you know, when you just want a cup of coffee and you're sitting there watching the Battle of the Bulge on the Late Show and you want a cup of coffee but you don't want to go to sleep, you know, and you just want to mellow out a little bit and be able to get to bed later, that inert's good stuff for that. Anyway, he's got a couple of 3 videos that are entitled Instructor Earl, and I'm telling you, you go watch them, that's this guy that was over here today. It's kind of scary. I mean, they're trying to shoot these crazy scenarios, and it's like, you know, no. You teach handgun marksmanship, okay? You teach the 5 fundamentals of handgun marksmanship. And you drill those 5 fundamentals over and over and over and over until the trainee knows them in their sleep. Like being in the Army and having general orders, you know, things you have to know. And it's simple. It's front sight focus, sight alignment, trigger control, grip stance, and overall form. These are the 5 fundamentals of handgun marksmanship, and those things were never mentioned while I was over here. He was filming his class, and I never film my trainees. CCDW, law enforcement agents, you know, agency recertifications, I never film them, I never post them, because the trainee has an acceptable and reasonable right to his own privacy. Putting him out on Front Street is not serving him. That's the first thing. I come over here and had 3 cameras set up, and I'm like, that ain't right there. And blowing that whistle, tweet, 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 tweet. Hell, I thought there was a train coming, you know, and training people to the whistle. Man, you got in a defensive situation, some Antifa guy blows a whistle and you pull the trigger, there's trouble. You never train them. You train them to commands. Fire. Make safe and holster. Reload. You know, take your time. You train them properly, not with crazy scenarios and and wild gestures, and they're out there. The instructor earls are out there, buddy, and they're after your money. And when they were closing and packing up, I simply asked the guy, where are you credentialed? It's a reasonable question to ask, and something every potential trainee who's going to pay money for training needs to ask. Where are you credentialed? How are you credentialed? And the answer should be NRA. The answer should be a criminal justice agency. The answer should be the FBI. The answer should be military. That should be the answer. He said Gun Owners of America, or this guy said USCCA, just keep moving. Just keep moving. Keep that money in that pocket and just keep moving. Because it's going to be ridiculous. Do I train things other than that? Yeah, I train ball and dummy drill. Yeah, I train box and dime drill. Yeah, I train Mozambique drill. I train cover, concealment, fire suppression, teamwork. Sure, you train those things. But you train them in a way that you're not getting ahead of your trainee. You're not going over the head of your trainee. Okay? You got 10 people on the range. The range progresses at the speed of the slowest student. You train things. Save magazine, reload. Drop magazine, reload. You train bad habits out of people, like ejecting spent shells into their hand and putting them in their pocket. Mr. Empty Shell is not your friend. It goes on the ground. You get you a new one put in there. The state of independent firearms instruction today is sad, people. It's just sad. Be careful who you call on. Ask for good credentials. Ask for training scenarios. Know what you're getting into and who you're getting into it with. Well, that's about the size of that. That's my Instructor Earl rant for today. I'll see y'all when I see you. Y'all be careful. And have fun.